Okay, so we've got all this stuff entered the way we have entered here. And folks, don't worry if yours aren't at the same exact. I mean, you can make them as close as you can to mine, but one like this where it says none open the deck, don't get too worried about all the syntax there. The whole thing I want you to understand here is how to help you do this to save time, especially if you have a building that has hundreds of rooms and you have to think of all these lessons that way, okay? So if I go to room schedule right now, and I go over, you see I've got a couple of these entered like this. I'm going to go over to fields, and I'm going to add a new field. I'm going to add this field here, room finishes, to my schedule. I'm going to go and click on there and say OK. And now that I've got that on there, I look at this underground, right? This stair. Let's start there. So I have that. I'm going to use utility for that, right? And that populates it. And then I can come to the second one, which is storage. And for storage, I might say that's utility, right? And I'd say for the restroom, that's restrooms. And then I would say for the store that we have there, we're going to maybe be a common area. And then the warehouse, we're probably going to have utility-like space, right? Then on the ground level, let's move there. You see, this is filling all that in for us now. That's very, very helpful to have, isn't it? And we're going to just keep going on. For ground level, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to say the ground level, the store is going to be what? That's going to be a common area. And then here for the lobby, that's a common area. And for the elevator lobby, that's a common area. And for the restrooms, that's restrooms. And for the stair, uh, as we mentioned, that was more of a utility area. Then again, for the lobby, again, we're back to what? The common area, right? And it's seemingly like it's getting, a little repetitive, but then I could say for the elevator lobby, and maybe if I hold down control, and then I said, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put common area, right? And then for restrooms, I'm going to do restrooms. And then for the secretary, I'm going to say that's office style 2. And for the office 1, I'm going to say that's office style 1. And for the conference room, I'm going to say that's style 3. And for office 2, I'll say that's style 2. And for the office 3, I'll say office style 3. And for the break room, I'm going to say that's a common area. And then the leasable space, that's going to be staff utility workspace. And then for the stair, that's utility, right? And then as I look on the second level, I'm saying, okay, I've got lobby space again, the elevator lobby. So I can hit that, hold on. Can I hold on to shift? And holding on to shift, I can say those are common areas, right? Up, it didn't pick them both up, so I didn't hold it down. No big deal. You're seeing, hopefully, though, how it's throwing all of our information in here that's associated to those different finishes that we did in that key schedule. And instead of typing every one of these or pulling all the information into each one ourselves, we go here and we identify the type of area in, whether it's a restroom, a common area, a staff area. Secretary is office style 2, office 1 is office style 1. Then we move to a conference room, and that conference room is office style 3, and so on down the list. Office style 2, office style 3 again. Our break room is going to be our, I think we said that's our common area, and we might have a couple of different common areas. We could have a common area 1 and a common area 2, and then in another schedule, you would have broken down all of those different things. So this makes it a lot easier for perhaps an interiors person to come in and start picking out the finishes that actually go with those spaces. All right, so here we are down to our last one, utility. So now we have this nice full room schedule right here that we have pulled out. We have all the information we need, and what's good about this, now if we don't need that room finish column anymore, guess what we can do? We can go into the fields, and we could click on room finishes, and let's see, uh, for formatting, we can say room finishes is now going to be a hidden field, and now that goes away. It's not gone, it's still there. We could still go in and adjust this room style schedule if we wanted to, but now our room schedules are all done. All that information's filled out for us. It's very handy and very helpful. And so we'll pick up on some next information in the next video. But these first 3 videos were really to help you see the benefit and the use of adding that key schedule. So hopefully you got that, and we'll pick up something different in the next video.